Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another solo raid guide. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks which you can use actually to defeat boss Superman. And before we start getting into that, I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you're watching this video for the first time, I insist you guys to please go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell notification for further updates. Okay. Now, there are a lot of reasons why boss Superman can be difficult for a lot of you guys out there. So we're going to discuss all his modifiers and we're going to discuss the gameplay as well. I'm going to play it right in front of you, so so that you get an idea about the gameplay as well. All right, so let's talk about the modifiers first. Okay, so let's read this thing first. So it says, the fight summary: boss collector of worlds Superman transforms opponent's buffs into DOT. So whatever buff we are going to apply on Superman, he is going to transform it into DOT on our characters. Okay, he has extra high defense and resist crits, armor pierce, and DOT, while also be immune to stun and freeze. In addition, he also has defensive measures in place to prevent himself from taking an excessive amount of damage from any single attack. So for example, if you're doing King Special 3 or Deathstroke Special 2, it's not going to do full amount of damage, which we usually get against fighting against any other boss. Over here, it's going to be reduced to some particular damage number, and eventually it won't do the whole 10% damage for King on this character, on this boss. So the fight summary pretty much sums up everything that is mentioned over here. He is fortified. Anti-venom opponents have increased resistance to DOT, as we read already. Protective screen, as we all know, the protective screen is one of those modifiers which makes the opponents a lot tankier than they usually are. Impenetrable is basically when player basic swipe and tag attack with armor pierce will not bypass the defense of the opponent. So basically, this boss has been created to taunt us. He has almost all the defensive modifiers over there. He is immune to stun and freeze as well. So yeah, it's going to be a tough time for a lot of people out there, but there are a few ways that we're going to talk about in this video through which you can actually defeat this boss in a much quicker way. So the first team that we're going to talk about is not this one. Let me change it. So the first team is going to be King of Atlantis Aquaman. Now this is a complete free-to-play guide. If you're having characters like Batman Who Laughs, or characters like Deathstroke, then or Raven, or any other big legendary or a gold character, then you can easily defeat this boss. But for those who are looking for a free-to-play guide, I think you need to watch this video till the end so that you can understand a lot of things about boss Superman and how to defeat him. Okay, so we have already, the team is already set up. Now, it's just not boss Superman, but in future, if you face any boss like this, these tips and tricks might come in handy. Okay, now, so we are going to put some artifacts. The first and the most important artifact is Nora's Snow Globe. Now, this is a completely free-to-play artifact which you can get by completing the normal mode for On Ice solo raids. And I think if you have not yet completed On Ice solo raids before, then I probably think that you're not even here on this level to defeat, on tier 5, to defeat boss Superman. So if you have this artifact, I mean, you will have it eventually because it's a free-to-play artifact. You get it as a reward. Now, the other artifact is going to be the Father Box to do the combo, but that's something that we're not going to use over here. Now, the next artifact that I'm putting over here is the Kryptonian Spear. Now, I'm putting this because I have it. If you don't have it, I mean, if you're on normal mode, if you don't have any Rise of Krypton artifact, it's completely okay because Nora's Snow Globe is going to do percentage damage. Okay, so that's what we're going to watch. And just make sure that you focus on the gameplay as well, because if you die with the globes, then you're going to lose a lot of damage. Okay, so just make sure that your clones do not die. Now, let's begin the fight and you shall see how it's done. All right, so this is pip number 1. Now we just need to make sure that before King dies, he does at least 3 special 3s and takes out 10% each time. Well, it's not going to be 10% as the modifiers said, that it's going to be a little bit different. The damage will be less. Okay, this is the first. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. There is this one another thing that you need to be careful about. A lot of people do mess up with this, but it's okay. It's fine. We lost a, a few seconds in the game, but I think it's still okay. All right. You can just do the special one directly for the first time, and then you get rid of that shield, which ignores the special attack for the first time. And then you can continue with this. Now, I'm doing this because I want my king, when the clone comes in, it should have enough power to do the special 3 right away. Okay, now he will have the power. Okay, there we go. This is important, guys. You don't have to die. Over here, you don't have to tag out as well. If you tag out, the clone is gone. So be careful. Yeah. This is the second special attack. No. Saved. I thought he's gone. Now he's gone. Yeah, time to let King die again. Alright, there we go. So basically, we have missed on one special 3 from one clone. So basically, we did 5 of them. This is the 6th one. There is one more to go. We still have 30 seconds. Yeah, there we go. I think we might have one more. Let's take a look. No, that was it. We're going to let the clone die. If you have enough time left, you can let the clone die and do the super move for King so that you get additional damage over here. That's not a lot. But still, we managed to put around 6 or I think 6 or 5 of the special 3s with the clones as well. And look at the damage he did. King did around 203 million damage, which is out of the box, to be honest, for a King. And he does not have basically those paid artifacts. So that's why I'm saying it's a lot. For a player like me who is basically doing or playing these matches as a completely free-to-play player, this is a very good amount of damage. Okay, now we're going to move on and talk about the next team that we can use over here. Now the thing over here is that you need to understand is if you use Batman Ninja Catwoman, then she will die pretty quickly. Because we know that there is a modifier which will allow Superman to, reverse the DOT or any of the buffs that we're going to put on him back to our characters. So if you put a special 2 for, Catwoman, then our Catwoman will have a lot of DOT going on herself, and that will eventually kill her. So that's something we're not going to use right now. What we are going to do is we are going to use Silver Banshee. Okay, where is Reverse Flash? There he is. Now, there are a few artifacts over here as well that you can use. Now, the thing is, I could have used, the All Blades on, Silver Banshee, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk dying so quickly. So instead of that, I'm going to put the Kryptonian Spear on the Reverse Flash. Now this team, again, it's a completely free to play team, because you don't need to have big artifacts. I'm not using any big artifacts over here. I don't have them. So yeah, I'm just going to replace this with the dark metal cards, because I know I've played it with this team in the morning, and I know that with all blades, this character might die pretty quickly. So I think I'm going to switch up my characters with instead of all blades, I'm going to use the dark metal cards. It's level 2. It's not a lot, but yeah, it's definitely going to help you out. So let's begin the fight. This is, guys, pip number 2. And over here, we don't really need to. It's like the usual gameplay that we do with Silver Banshee. Just have to follow that. Make sure that you do a special 2 for Silver Banshee. And make sure whenever you do a special 3. Now this has applied torment, so I don't mind. Even if he ignored. Yeah, there we go. So that's the deal. He can actually get his abilities disabled. Yeah, that was nice. Right, there's another one. So I'm gonna let my Power Girl die. So the thing that you can do is do the special 3 right away as you are there on that place where the DMC is doing critical attacks. Okay, that was unfortunate. It never happens. There is 90% chance to disable, and it still took me. Okay, that was nice. It's almost 3 million damage, guys. It's a lot of damage. Trust me. Okay, that was only one special disabled. That was my mistake. Make sure that you at least disable 2 special abilities before doing a special 3. That will give you more damage, as we all know. Now, again. 1.8. Not bad. That was nice. Right, 2.2, not bad. I think he's going to do the super move. So we let Power Girl take it. She'll die eventually, because that's why she is there for, to reduce the power cost. And that's nice. That was nice. Even if Superman is out of that patch, and Silver Banshee is still on that patch, she can do a lot of damage. All right, there we go. Almost 3 million again. No, do not die like this. I need you for 40 more seconds. There we go. Not bad. All right. No specials were disabled. Again, no specials were disabled. There we go. One is there. Okay. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, that was unfortunate. But yes, this is another team that you can use. 18 million, you might think it's not a lot, but this is definitely good when it comes to Silver Banshee doing this much damage on Boss Superman. Okay, so this is another way that you can do a lot of damage with the help of Silver Banshee. Okay, I believe you guys understood the gameplay. It's pretty simple. It's the usual traditional gameplay that we do with Silver Banshee, and it should definitely help you out. All right, guys. Now, as I said, we cannot really use a Heartbreaker Harley Quinn over here, because I bet a lot of guys out there don't have Arkham Knight Batman, because you would need that character in order to do stuns on a opponent that is immune to stun, because that character gives you 50% chance to stun the opponents. But that is out of the question, because we are talking about free to play, so we have no options left but to use our Batman Ninja team over here. Now, there is going to be a bit of a problem over here to survive because you're going to see that, because you're going to get a lot of DOT on yourselves, and that will be a pain to come over with. All right, guys. So as far as the artifacts are concerned, I am just going to use, the dark metal cards over here. Claws of Horus is not going to help a lot. So Catwoman will have dark metal cards, and I think I'm going to put the Kryptonian spear on Robin. That's what I'm going to do. So now this is this is something like, a lot of people won't have Batman Ninja Catwoman's gears, but yes, I mean, if you have it, and this should be the third team that you should use. I mean, you can use any team against this boss, any best team that you have. I think King would be always the best guy to use over here as a free-to-play player. But yes, if you have all the gears over there, then just start playing with the Batman Ninja team as well. Now you're going to see how the DOT works on your characters too. I know that you guys already know that. I'm just talking to those people who don't know it, who haven't faced this boss and are about to face him. All right, so I'm going to start off with a special 2. There we go. The buffs are not even started. Yeah. That was unfortunate, as always. But here we go now. The good thing is that she will regenerate. And that's the good thing. Let's do the super move. No. Let me apply the DOT again. Well, she's not dying at least. Let me get out of the way. You can try this trick, so that your Catwoman can survive. And make sure that you don't take the super move with Catwoman, because she will die. It should be either Robin or Gorilla Grodd. Yeah, I'm gonna let Robin take the super move. And he's dead. Yeah, and she's dead too. So that's that. So since we only had, 3 pips. Well, as I said, Batman Ninja team is not going to be ideal against this boss over here right now. But if you don't have any other option, you can go with her. But if you have Arkham Knight Batman, and if you, or else if you have Last Laugh the Joker as well, but the problem is going to be that you will get a lot of DOT on your characters. So your gameplay needs to be precise. You don't have to die, quite early in the match. At least survive for a whole 3 minutes. That should be, that should be important. And yeah, I mean, this is it, I guess, for this video. If you have any questions about the boss, you can let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them to you. All right, guys. So thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. And let's meet again in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.